Who would have thought that somebody who carried the image of a test specialist, when he'd retire, he'd have better list A numbers than Virat Kohli? That's exactly, in fact, what has happened in the case of Cheteshwar Pujara. What I've managed to do is managed to pull out some numbers which are indeed mind-boggling. So be with me as I tell you how is it that his numbers are better than a Virat Kohli and some of the unique records that perhaps people will find it hard to come close to. Let's start with the first one. This of course is a very famous innings of Cheteshwar Pujara, which you will remember, but it's famous for a reason. He's the only Indian to face 500 plus balls in a test innings. Of course, that happened in the series against Australia in the year 2017. Faced 525 deliveries and scored 202 runs, 202 of the most vital runs that you needed in this particular test match, given where this series was at that time. So that's record number one that you need to know about Sublime Cheteshwar Pujara. And here's the interesting bit, the one that I was talking about. How is it that his numbers are better than Virat Kohli? Also, this is the list of highest averages, having scored a minimum of 5,000 runs. That's the threshold. Right up top is a Michael Bevan with an average of 57.86. But when it comes to Indians, Cheteshwar Pujara is right up top. He's got the highest list A average among Indians, beating even a Virat Kohli, who has a very impressive average of 56.81. But look at Pujara beating Virat Kohli and registering a first class, a list A average, beg your pardon, of 57.01. So goes against the image of Cheteshwar Pujara just being a red ball player. But since I speak about that particular deviation as far as his game is concerned, take a look at the next one that we have in store for you. He's the first batter from Saurashtra to go on and hit a T20 century. Really, Cheteshwar Pujara, a red ball specialist, who would have thought this would also be something that he would surprise us with? It was in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy that he scored this particular 100 that we're talking about. It happened against the Railways in Indore, scoring 100 runs in 61 deliveries, which had 14 fours and a 6. And lastly, let me throw one more number at you when we're talking about Sublime Cheteshwar Pujara. He's got the most runs in a first class season in India. Now that's terrific given for how long first class cricket has been played in the country. Cheteshwar Pujara is twice on the list when you look at the most runs in a first class season. Ended up bettering his own record in 2016, but he managed to get past a Chandu Bode, who had scored 1604 runs at an average of 64 in the year 64-65. Cheteshwar Pujara, however, so many years later, in the year 2016-17, registering 2064 runs at an average of 82.56. I hope you guys liked this one. These were some interesting and some stunning numbers, if you ask me. But let us know this. In fact, I would like to know from the comment section before I go, who is it that was the second batter to go ahead and score a century in Saurashtra? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know how you like this video, and do subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't done so already.